What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and I want to talk about this Jalen Rose situation. I sat back the last few days, and I didn't want to just jump out the window. I wanted to gather some things that's public knowledge about the situation before I just jumped in. Um, this is one of Jalen's older sisters. You've heard Jalen praise his sisters in the past. You heard him praise his family. Seems like he values family a whole lot. Well, this viral video with his sister going in has set the internet ablaze, and man, it's not looking good for their relationship. I'm gonna show this video and then I'm gonna share some thoughts about it. Okay.
Yeah. This is what I have to deal with. Yeah, while I'm rehabbing and rehabilitating. So we're gonna see how this all works out this morning, y'all. There he is right there, the star of the family, who runs everything. Yeah, that's him right there. Yeah, look familiar? While his sister's in the house, rehabbing, grieving from death and loss, he is bringing strangers through here to show a house that someone's living in, as if a whole human being doesn't live in this house. So, yeah. Oh. Okay. That's a no.
Well, you're not.
Well, I live here, and I've lived here since 2019. No, I'm not squatting here. I've lived here when our mother and our grandmother was here. So that's not squatting. Squatting is being somewhere illegally. I'm not here illegally. No, that's not what squatting means. And you have a college education, so you should know that. You should. And as I told him, as long as I'm living here and until I get myself healthy and well, I'm not going anywhere. I'm losing, getting my summer stuff ready and trying to continue to be healthy. But then I got to keep dealing with this idiot and this foolishness. Do not go in my mother's room. Do not go in my mother's room. Do not go in my mother's room. Do not go in there. Don't go in my mother's room. Do not go in my mother's room. My mother just died last year, okay? And you bringing strangers all in here, Jalen Rose, to walk to your mother's house that you love so much, that you tried to sell her house a year after she passed while your sister's still living here in it. And you had the audacity to call me a squatter when I took care of our mother and our grandmother in this house. You got a lot of nerve, Jalen Rose. You got a lot of nerve, and I hope the whole world see how much nerve you got now and how fake and phony you been talking about how much love you got for your mother and your family. Mighty funny. The man with the mic ain't got nothing to say today. Ain't that strange? Ain't that strange? How you gonna sell a house somebody live in and been living in for the last 3 years and not communicate?
First of all, you hate to see situations like this play out publicly, because this is probably going to be one of those where the siblings never bounce back. Their relationship will never be the same because you've outed some things on the internet. It sounds like to me Jalen Rose owns this house and he's still paying for it, and the sister's just home, hasn't really done anything to maintain it or keep it. Doesn't even have a job or whatever, sounds like. So she's pretty much freeloading based off what I got. And so she feels like she's entitled to keeping this house. But Jalen is showing, you can see the lady he's showing around the house, showing the property. He's looking to sell it. And hey, however you feel about it, if he's paying for it and he owns it, he can do what he wants. There's really not much else to be said. Everything else would be emotional, or what this person feels like is wrong, what the next person feel like is right. But the fact of the matter is he owns the house. So with him owning the house, he is free to do what he wants with that house. Now his sister, she probably feels some type of way. You have these family members that feel entitled. Maybe she's an older sister. Maybe she took him to practice back in the day. Maybe she used to babysit him and all that. But she's been living off of his labor for years. Like his mother passed, was it 1.5 years, 2 years ago? I mean, I'm just trying to make sense of it. You know, at some point you have to know the person is. Jalen's grinding. You've seen Jalen on boxing. You've seen him do his own show. You see him doing all those ESPN shows. And she's sitting home, but she's reaping the benefits of his labor. So I can see where eventually he'll get tired of just funding someone's lifestyle who isn't doing everything, you know, that he's doing to maintain the lifestyle. Or not even that she's doing everything he's doing, but she's not even pulling her weight. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not one of those people that thinks the most popular person is right all the time. I think that's what a lot of people do. They think the person that's got the name and everything is always right. So the bigger name is always right. And that's not what I'm saying in this situation. I'm just saying that Jalen is paying for the house, right? And she's living in the house that he's paying for, and he's ready to sell said house. Is there really anything that she can do about that? Because I don't think there is. I hope they can work this situation out, but man, this is going to be the things that were said. She says she's been protecting him for 26 years while he's been abusive. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing she's talking about verbally, but it's crazy how these accusations come out when something doesn't go someone's way. You know, they come out and they say this person has been this way for this amount of time, but it was all good when you were getting exactly what you wanted, and that was to stay in that house. She said that she took care of the mom. I mean, if you're living off Jalen's labor, somebody has to go out and be the breadwinner. So Jalen's not going to be able to be there as much as you're able to be there if you're not working and you're just living off his labor. So, man, the sense of entitlement has to stop, I feel like, with her. And I feel like, you know, people, whenever you have to figure it out, you're able to do some amazing things. So I'm hoping that she sees it for what it is and bounces back and does well. I hope Jalen continues to do well. And most importantly, I hope these siblings can put this behind them, because material things isn't worth family. But man, this is nasty. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.